Is $1 trillion we have? Yes, I have. I'm owner of $2 trillion. 1 trillion cash, $1 trillion gold, and so many accounts of anyways I have for my personal use and my personal money. And but what about those I will never be able to use without going inside account opening desk of Federal Reserve System. And others, $10,000 billion damage money of my 10 Emperor satellite that Congress approved of Federal Reserve System, and wishful use they fixed, but my and my wife's fixed for Joe Biden's re-election, and we donate total $10,000 billion to President Joe Biden with check cancelling procedure also have. If you use with those condition, a lot of condition fixed, and also our safety, security, war against our enemies, against this nation, and also Joe Biden has to be re-elected and have to compete in as president. And if he founds nomination, also electional work 1 month just fixed, we fixed in our meeting, and it's 4 months and 3 months electional procedure will begin, and those has broken election procedure will be under judgment and fine. And you know that only if Joe Biden comes, he will be capable to use the money, and it really exists. Long time meeting he did, and all procedures we checked, and check is valid till 31st January of 2025, and thus he has to rule, and Congress approved the money and in the session, and after that check cancellation, if they does approve second damage money, totally we give dependence on Joe Biden. And after the check cancellation, again when will Congress approve by positive situation, then I will found, and then I will decide again possible, and otherwise those money locked for future. But I will found $10,000 billion if they fails to spend, if Congress again approves in future, possible, otherwise not. Well, but we donated, my wife, my father-in-law, mother-in-law all decided to donate you, and $1,000 billion I gave them, and they donated themselves, did not talk, because in palace in their country the situation not good, enemies always attacks, don't know what happened, and when we gives money they make hostage business. Only I just gifted my salary for the after long time distributed in my wife's, and this terrorist possibly has targeted and attacked. And also their school fees, college fees, university fees I paid, and total fees possibly could not pay 1 year or 2 year. And for Princess Elizabeth I paid, and I'm looking there in enemy's hand. Again same situation in Belgium, or old video I could not understand, possibly they want their all money now, or someone else they wanted to send in that university on her. Thus they have made rebel in their palace area. And I will pay for my wife's, and for little brothers I will not pay, those are my wife never told, for the little brothers or younger brothers. And then the doesn't say the princess, they never can say. Also Leonor Inventor never used to take their grandfather, never used to, or say to take from me, but though I used to give my income to them. And now if number increase, also my income increased at that time, and possibly for those reasons. And Charlotte's school fees, the most expensive school she reads in, and also the duplicate wives other existed, European, American wives, my Saudi the doctor wife Amira, Princess Iman, Princess Amira, Princess Mehra all found gift from me. Also Laura Richardson, also Kamala Harris I wanted to give, but she did not took. Their income is good. Laura Richardson's income good. Possibly they did not took anything. And later, those others also their $9 trillion compensation to rebuild royal families, their position to demurrage their personal properties all looted in rebel, and they raped their all whole palace women and their women, and also my princess wife the victimized at that time. Also they killed my children, and total demurrage money they could not fixed, but Congress fixed. Also so many conditions, huge condition, numbers of conditions, and all about me to establish me as their emperor, and also to establish their king, queen, and princesses, and power, and their everything. They approved $9 trillion and 918 lakh, and if they face to condition check, those procedure could be cancelled. Also like 31st June 2025 date there. After that check will be cancelled, check procedure will be cancelled. And if they doesn't obey those conditions by this time, fails to maintain or forget, and all depends on me, expenditure depends on my signature, and we use little and watching what happening, any fruitful result or not. And otherwise, if we gives in their hand, they make hostage, kidnap, rapes, tortures, and give money of their rest and give everything. Moreover, the beautiful princess, royal born, royal blood, traditional blood, over thousands of years, they are ruling on their country, and they are best in all human of their country, and looks beautiful, and that's why enemies are attacking them. All over their wives, I have responsibility to them. Always they believed me and gave their daughter's marriage, and I must be faithful to them. By my life I have to save them, and that's I does. And also another $1 trillion budget, I passed for next when Joe Biden will be elected, $118 lakh he will found to use to reform USA, not $112 just. And if he becomes elected in president, then that will activate, that check will activate, otherwise not. And for this all of works, also Ivanka took 3 or 4 years money, and there I kept Joe Biden still on a ship yet. And for this reason I found 3 years to pass in Spain, in Europe with my wives. Democrat side Naomi solved, and Republican side Ivanka will solve. And Trump is nothing, fooling whole people of USA and posting old videos with old friends, and all thinking again attack has happened, again attack has happened, Trump dying, save and save. And CIA using feeling system with that evil old president, making feeling system for Trump support. And those rapist criminal journalists, followers, and their fan followers doing this all. And these all money matters, all checks has a lot of conditions, and regular check, the check condition, and what will they found that possible to use, that will use, otherwise not use. Also after time check will be cancelled. And but I passed $1 trillion budget to make bombs and missiles to use on my enemies against this terrorist nation and subcontinent, against Russian coalitions, to teach them good lesson, and also increased super fighters and pilots in USA, and don't know what will happen. What result? New generals, new admirals, new air marshal, and also new Air Force General, Space Force General, all we made they are making forces as much as I know, and bombs, missiles are ready. Given time is over, now we have to war. And also I found a post chief air marshal for whole operation. Let's see what happens. And also we take dick and oath. I have explained. But money matters are these all, and we have nothing to do in hand. You know, I found after a long time my salary and used, and don't know again what will happen in future. When I'll sit with them, they have to rely on their palace budget people, and I mean their economic minister, and those people who makes budget for palace, they are responsible to, if they applies, they have to give them money. Thus they have to live life, and that's I knows. And we will keep continue putting pressure on the parliaments, on their prime minister, on their president, to set back royal family in power and give them everything they need. Also I will try to help them as much as possible from me. And also an investigation I found why I could not found any money in this country, why USA Federal Reserve System could not supply money. That was my long time anger and on Federal Reserve System complaint. And lastly Kamala Harris answered that they have State Bank of USA in this country. Since that time this terrorist nation's economic damage has begun, and they rely on their mines, gas mines, coal mines, and their tolls, tax, VAT, etc. And also they have no loans, some $3 billion they are taking, and possibly looted themselves loan money they applied and took out, just transferred in this country, and are fighting with the student and teachers could not found this type. And you know, those are their fact, not my fact. And my fact is State Bank of USA they stopped. That's why my other bank account and mobile bank account has no money supply, and not possible. Just supplying, they're thefting. They have made illegal links with my other bank accounts, and if they gives just the ads and the thefts, and otherwise they make criminal gangs and they loots. The same happens, and that's why I like the period. I have to give life myself, and thus my wife are saved, or have to bear so many losses I have to accept for my wife's and royal family safety, and that's I'm doing. And also I have duties, responsibilities to my princess wife, to Ivanka, Naomi, Ashley, to my pilot lieutenant general wife, her expenditure huge, and other pilot wife, 3 pilot wives, and also Justin Bieber I married, and Laura Richardson, Kamala Harris, and a lot. And that's why somehow I will help them always, and my support always. Also they empowered me. I'm active field marshal, saying irregular. Also I forget for waiting for this time. And now rescue mission depends on my general and new general and others. And also my rescue involved in that task is Spanish royal family, loyal guards, all responsible to rescue before war starts. And I have to leave this country, and that's all. But those money matters of this type, enemies are unable to found any money by anything. Their none of process will work. That's all everyone. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Also I gifted $1,000 billion to my king queen father-in-laws, and they donated to Joe Biden. And $9,000 billion I and my wives decided to, existed wife gave Joe Biden. And also there's a processing money on the basis of a lot of conditions, and has fixed time to use and it. That's all everyone. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.